Hello and welcome to Inside Indiana Business. I'm Gary Dick. Over the past 2 decades, Indiana has grown into a globally recognized life sciences economy with more than 2,200 companies calling the state home, and that number is growing. BioCrossroads has been a key player in that growth, supporting more than 500 life sciences startups and organizing 3 venture capital funds. With perspective and a look at what's next, I'm pleased to welcome back to the show BioCrossroads CEO Patty Martin. Patty, welcome to the show and congratulations on the milestone.
Thank you very much, Gary. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, you bet. I tell you, it seems like yesterday. I remember when BioCrossroads was launched, but 20 years, and it has been a growth story to be sure. The industry, as an example, growing from $32 billion to $80 billion in the state. So anyone who thinks the life sciences aren't a very, very key part of the economy, you look at the numbers and they tell a different story.
They absolutely tell a different story. And a little known fact, Gary, is that we actually export the most product out of the state of Indiana, with the exception of California. So we are a big player in life sciences.
Wow, that is an amazing statistic. And, you know, I think many people hear of Lilly and Roche, and you're going down the list, the assets we have here, Purdue and IU. But sometimes what's lost are the startup companies. And BioCrossroads has worked with 500 startup companies over these 20 years, getting them off the ground and growing, adding jobs and investment.
That's exactly right, Gary. I think many people think about life sciences as large pharma, large biotech, white lab coats, and really it's much, much more. It reaches across the entire state and has everything from laboratories to manufacturing floors, where advanced manufacturing is a significant capability for life sciences in the state. Yeah,
and I wanted to touch on that because I think that's interesting to note. As you say, you know, life sciences, you think of labs and research, but advanced manufacturing, which is the sweet spot for Indiana to be sure, that's a big part of the life sciences too.
It's absolutely a huge contributor to our economy and jobs in the state. And I'll just highlight one particular fact that folks probably aren't aware of. That is that Indiana is the only state that's manufacturing all 3 COVID vaccinations, and we are manufacturing them by the tens of millions. So hats off to our manufacturing organizations here in the state that are helping fight the pandemic.
Wow, great statistic. Jobs and wages. And in the life sciences, so many of these jobs pay well above the average wage. So these are the kinds of jobs that states all over the country are trying to keep and get.
That's correct, Gary. And our life sciences industry pays about 2 times the normal average wage from across the state. And again, that's in all kinds of jobs. And one of the things that we want to promote is we've been very successful in recruiting companies to the state of Indiana. We need to make sure that our talent pipeline is ready to fill those jobs, and it's a great place to be.
Yeah, and as part of that, and that's a great point there as well, some of the initiatives that BioCrossroads has really spearheaded, 16 Tech, the innovation district on the near west side of Indianapolis, which now, after years of talk, is becoming a reality. The Indiana Business Research Institute. There are several really major initiatives that now are growing and flourishing, in large part because of BioCrossroads.
We have been really blessed at BioCrossroads. Our foundation is really rooted in doing primary research to identify the opportunities for the state. One big one was the first electronic medical records consortium, Indiana Health Information Exchange, which put us on the map with respect to data. So we are very fortunate. Please come down and visit us at 16 Tech. It's really evolving. It's going to be a great place.
Hey, for those who haven't been there or aren't aware, give us a thumbnail, Patty, of 16 Tech and what the vibe is like over there now, because I've been out there and it really is literally coming to life, which I know for a lot of people has been talked about for many, many years. For a lot of people, it's exciting to see it come to life.
Gary, it was roughly 60 acres that had not been developed, and it is absolutely coming to life. I've hosted folks from all over the country at 16 Tech. If you haven't been down, come down to the AMP. We've got great restaurateurs down there, and when you walk in, you're going to feel like you're in downtown San Francisco or Boston. And it's really a great place to convene. We are hosting we're running a grant from Lilly Endowment that's focused on convening our research universities and our industry. They have shared space now at at the AMP. So you really understand it until you come down to visit.
Hey, we only have 20 seconds, Patty, but I know looking forward, you've established 3 venture funds, which is very exciting. As you look going forward, can we expect more of that type of activity from BioCrossroads?
Yeah, Gary, we have established 3 seed funds. Our third is nearly fully invested in 32 companies who've gone on to raise almost $800 million in capital. So yes, we are evaluating what our next opportunities are, and there's a lot more growth and a lot more investment to be made here in the
And
state.
we will be excited to cover it as well. Patty Martin is the CEO at BioCrossroads. 20 years of growth, and doesn't seem like there's any slowing down at all. Patty, thanks for joining us. We'll see you soon.
Absolutely, Gary. Thanks.
All right.